Kia ora! Guys, it's Rasinga Eyes here. Hi, I missed you. Oh my god, hi! Hi, I missed you. Hello! Oh, I'm so sorry for being away, guys. Things just got crazy the last 2 weeks. I have so much to tell you in so little time. So let's just get straight into it. No asking to join the madness or anything like that. This is just a straight update video, so let's do it. I enjoyed my sister's 21st. That was 2 weeks ago now. But unfortunately, something happened on the night that I will discuss a little bit later in this video because it's a bit grim, so if you want to skip that part, you can. The 21st was awesome. It went well. I actually did a bit of vlogging while I was there, and I have permission to use some of the official photographs and videos that were taken of the night, including my speech where I got a bit emotional. So you guys are going to have a really big video of my sister's 21st because I want her to remember it as the best night of her life. Even though it wasn't. It went a bit pear-shaped, but we'll get to that. I have a horse, possibly. I am doing commissions to get the money to be able to afford the truck to bring him up here. If you guys want to check out my artwork page, I'll put the link down below and you guys can maybe ask for a commission. A commission is a one-off piece of art. This is a piece that I do specifically for a client and that client alone. It's not going to get resold. It's not going to get redone. There might be a similar piece to it if someone asks for something the same, but no two pieces of a commission should ever be the same. Otherwise, you're just making a print, and that's cheating. Even though I also sell prints, but at the moment I'm just doing commissions, so if you guys want one, just don't forget to drop me a PM at my business page and I'll get straight back to you because I love drawing and I love doing commissions because they're fun and everyone likes them. We're at 83 subs, guys! Not far from 90. Go, you good thing. 7 more and then we're at 90 and then, oh my god, only 2 away from 100. Holy hell. Can you guys believe that it's only been a few months since I started doing this thing and we're nearly at 100 subs? What the hell? This is so awesome. I just want to run around screaming. The Q&A is coming up. I just need to wait for my sister to heal after what happened. Like I said, I'm going to talk about it in a few seconds. But my friends have also said that if I get to 100 subs, they're going to take me out for dinner. So that will possibly be one of my first real vlogs. I am beyond excited about doing that for you guys, and I'm beyond excited to celebrate all the hard work and the trials and tribulations that have gone into these first few months on YouTube, and all the silly little hiatuses I had to take due to drama. So much drama! But I'm doing good, I feel a lot better, I'm sort of coming down from that numb cycle. I'm still grieving. Like I said, when your own mother says that they want you dead, it kind of doesn't really add to wanting to do something, anything. I couldn't even write Keepers of Equality, which I'm doing, by the way. Chapter 15 should be finished, hopefully, by the end of November. That is the goal, but I don't expect that, because I always set realistic goals, so we're going to say it's going to be done by my birthday. Fingers crossed, because I want to get this thing frickin' finished, and then that first book gets published, and then it's only going up from there, because I've already got interest in it, and that is just so wonderful. So now we'll get to the bad stuff. My CPTSD is being taken a massive jive because, again, wins are dicks. You know, you go to the doctor to get better, don't you? Why is it that I always fall through the cracks? It sucks. But on a lighter note, I will be doing the Q&A, hopefully very soon. I've got some good questions. Thank you to everyone who has dropped questions on Instagram, but don't forget you can comment below and leave some there too. Please! I like answering questions, and if you guys have any, I'd love to answer them from you. I'm sure I can give a somewhat decent answer. But what happened on my sister's 21st is very upsetting. So, skip this bit, okay? Good? You skipping? Skip! Okay, too late. Here we go. My sister got physically assaulted. And she got physically assaulted by someone that we consider a very close friend. I'm not going to say names. Morgan has already named names on her Facebook page, and that is her business. This guy was a close friend of ours, was her best friend's ex-boyfriend, so that made things real awkward to start with, but he offered to help set up the trike club where Morgan had her 21st. And it kind of went downhill from there. Morgan's friends are rowdy. Morgan's friends are West Aucklanders who like to drink. I'm not part of that crowd. I don't like it, but I accepted it for one night. Morgan, of course, no surprises, even though she's got no stomach lining and nerve damage, decides that she's going to drink heavily. Not that that gives anyone an excuse to do what they did, but it probably masked the pain of what he'd actually done to her. So my sister buggers off to town, completely drunk off her face, and I'm panicking because I didn't really like seeing my sister like that. I've never seen my sister like that, and I don't particularly want a repeat of seeing my sister like that ever again. I don't like it. And this guy decided that he was going to take a drug that was not helium, that we were all being silly and sucking out of the balloons to make really high-pitched voices. I sound like a chipmunk when I do mine. No, seriously, I sound like Alvin and the frickin' Chipmunks if I have enough helium. I wouldn't recommend doing it though, it does leave you a bit queasy, so just, if you're gonna do it, just make sure you're safe. It is a lot of fun, and it is funny. But don't do it all the time, it'll mess up your lungs. And he came back acting really off. So off, in fact, that I had to take a step back because I thought I knew this guy. He was making jokes about beating women, something that made me feel sick, because of my own abuse. He then set off one of my other sister's best friends, and also now a very close friend of the family, Tourette's. And his Tourette's are so bad that if he gets really worked up, he'll seizure. And he very nearly had a seizure that night because this guy was deliberately setting off his physical tics and then pulling the one thing that could sort of help this boy calm down. And it was a cigarette. And he wouldn't give it to him. And he's much taller, so it was just horrible. So my sister comes home the next day and she's sore. No surprises, she's covered in bruises because she fell over so many times. Don't binge drink, people, please, for my sake. I'd worry about you all so much. I'd make sure you all got home. I'd buy you all an Uber. I really would. If I knew you, I'd buy you all an Uber. But he was on meth. We'll just say that. And he went into town to go and find my sister, along with his cousin, who is another very close friend of the family, and I adore very much. And this boy that is Morgan's friend and now possible partner. Not sure yet, she hasn't really told me. Too late, Morgan, I just ousted you all on YouTube. Sorry, I shouldn't make a joke about that. I'm very happy for her. But she comes home and tells me that this guy grabbed her arms and then dug his fingers into her ribs and shook her like a rag doll. And this is a big, broody, burly guy who just grabbed my sister and went like that. I'll just replicate this with the camera, shall I? Like that. And apparently, what happened was God, now I've got it all out of whack, don't I? Hang on. What he did was he apparently has internally bruised her ribs. It's really shaken my sister up. It's really shaken me up because I do not condone violence in any way after being abused my whole life. I think that violence is disgusting. And to think of him doing that to my sister makes me want to do something very violent. But I don't believe in solving violence with violence either. She has gone to the cops, which I think is fantastic. And I hope he gets done for assault. And I really hope that he goes to jail again and learns his lesson, although I certainly doubt it. She is struggling. No surprises there. And she does take it out on my dad and me and is a little bit out of control in terms of what she's doing. But we're there for her. We're her family. She's got those boys, and I know they're going to take care of her. And they fixed a car. They fixed that Honda, so they can stay in my books. If they can fix that flaming car and make my sister smile like a goofy idiot, then they win. But that's really my update. Things are just going snowballing right now and just going. But I am getting back to it. I am so sick to the back teeth of doing what other people want me to do with my life. I am so sick and tired of having people want me to do certain things with my life. It ain't gonna happen. I am living my life now, and I am loving every second of being on YouTube with you guys. I mean, look how comfortable I am talking in front of a camera now. Do you remember how much I used to stutter and fluff over my words? I do it still, but not as much. And I owe it all to you. I really, really do. 83 subscribers, 83 wonderful people from around the world took a look at this funny little New Zealander and thought, she's got something. And here's to so many more. I cannot wait for you all to join the madness and see me grow, see this channel grow, bring you on so many adventures that I have planned, not just for me, but also Morgan and my family, and just live life. So tell you what, CPTSD can knock me down, it can beat the shit out of me, it can leave me feeling like absolute crap, but it is not going to stop me running, it's not going to stop me living, and it's certainly not going to stop me riding. Or driving. I'm going to learn to drive, and I'm so excited. So thank you guys, again, for 83 subs. You're all so awesome. And I will see you all, finally, in the next video game that I'm doing.